The question was, why is sin limited to hypocrisy from your perspective, meaning from my perspective? And then asked me to please elaborate. In the word guide, I had sin listed as just a single word, hypocrisy. And my reason for doing that in a compensatory fashion under religion or even under political philosophy is that in the system of white supremacy, that is the problem that causes most of the other problems. People pretend to be one thing when they're something else. And all pretense should be done away with if you're going to solve the problem of racism. People say that they believe in justice, they believe in this, they believe in that, they believe in the other, and that they don't believe in a whole list of things, and at the same time they act differently. The chief weapon of a racist is deception. So deception automatically calls for being hypocritical, showing a false face, saying one thing and doing another, believing in one thing and then doing something contrary to what you say that you believe in, or rather pretending to believe in one thing. So that's what is called hypocrisy by most dictionary definitions. So therefore, I say that, therefore, I center on the word hypocrisy as being sin and sin as being hypocrisy. Because you can solve other problems once you start getting rid of the hypocrisy. Everything else starts falling in line, because the antidote to hypocrisy, which is nothing but deception, is truth. In revelation of truth, everybody's showing themselves to be exactly the way that they are. If a white person believes something, they should be able to say it. Say what you believe. Say it openly. You'll get a lot of opposition and all like that, but you still say it. You should say it. And that would clear the air. It might hurt a lot of people's feelings. I mean, if everybody just starts saying what they really believe, just be outward with it. Everybody, white and non-white. Just say what you really believe. Don't pretend anything. Whatever's really on your mind, you should be able to say it in a civil, without shouting or name calling or getting into screaming matches and all like that. And just say what you really believe and why you believe it. And don't show a false face. We're all taught under the system of white supremacy all day long to walk around showing a false face, saying things that we really don't mean. We're taught that. The system of white supremacy does that. So that, by definition, is sin. And the reason I say that that's sin is because if you get everybody to stop showing that false face, everybody to say what they really believe about everything in every area of activity, economics, education, entertainment, labor, law, politics, religion, sex, and war, then we can at least have a decent conversation that will lead to solutions to all of the world's problems. That's the hypocrisy. The question was, why is sin limited to hypocrisy from your perspective, meaning from my perspective? And then asked me to please elaborate. In the word guide, I had sin listed as just a single word, hypocrisy. And my reason for doing that in a compensatory fashion under religion or even under political philosophy is that in the system of white supremacy,